That's right.
The Ripon Tigers come in and visit here.
Given the common opponent concept, the Panthers are expected to put a win on the column tonight, and we know how important it is that they get a win if they want to continue into the state playoffs. We're already talking state playoffs here. You've got to be in the top half of your conference, and so the Panthers are looking to go 3-1 after tonight. And ideally, they have to be four wins in this conference.
4-3 would give them a good chance being into the playoffs.
So tonight and next week are huge, and then they have Campbellsport for homecoming. They need to win at least 2 of these next 3 games. It'd be great if they could sweep and win all 3, but one game at a time.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the thing about it is this season goes by so fast. It's like we're at the tail end of it, and it almost feels like we just started it, but we're on the tail end of it.
Yep,
and they got to do it now.
Yep, when you get 3 games in August, before 2 before school starts, your season certainly ends in nicer weather for some schools.
Yeah.
Now we've had rain the last couple of weeks, 3 weeks I think. Tonight is a beautiful night, Brad.
This is football weather night. It's just cooling down a little bit fall, but it's still September, and I can't believe it's this warm.
Oh, it's just beautiful, beautiful night for football. And the Plymouth Panthers do not have everybody dressed for tonight, and we're hoping they don't need it. They may be resting a little bit, but we're so careful with concussions.
Yep.
We have a knee problem with one player that won't be playing maybe the rest of the year. But so it's been a tough year for the Panthers so far, but they played a nice game last week and the week before, so we're hoping that things will get better here.
Well, they're notorious this year for getting off to a slow start, and sometimes you can overcome a slow start, but sometimes it really makes it difficult, and if you press a little bit after a slow start, it can be an awfully long evening. So hopefully the Panthers get off to a better start tonight. Last week, down 20-14 early, and then came on like gangbusters, scored 35 unanswered points and took care of business.
I think you learn by winning too, Brad.
Oh, absolutely.
You start buying into the program, buying in and trusting your blockers, trusting everything that's in front of you, and I think that second half could be a big step for the Panthers throughout the rest of the season.
And the coaches can go over that film and say, okay, take a look at the difference of your execution in the second half compared to the first half. Take a look at the way you took it to them and that kind of stuff. And that only bodes well for the confidence level of a relatively young team here. But tonight, a whole new night. It's 0-0.
That's right.
That's why you play the game.
That's right. The Plymouth Panthers take on the Ripon Tigers, and we wish them the best of luck as we get things started here. Panthers will be receiving to start out the game. That means that Ripon will get the ball to start the second half.
Deep is Sealing, Kuhn, and I believe that's a line drive. Fielded very well there and taken north and south. Nice job.
Yep. That thing.
Novotny was the other deep player, but well done.
Panthers will start out at their own 44-yard line. We'll get you that starting lineup as we go here of that offensive unit.
I believe that was Jack Nitus, number 44. He's a Nitus, I should say. He's a 9th grader, and he fielded that line drive with north and south. Smart play gives us great field position. First down and 10 for the Plymouth Panthers. Panthers do get back. Well, they do get good field position here, early onset. And over to the left side here. Breaks containment, going to turn it up the field. They do get back Gavin Falk, their starting quarterback, sidelined for 2 weeks.
Around the left end.
And looked like he was going to get nothing, but a nice job of shifting gears and getting out ahead of that and around the corner and gain of about 5. Second and 5 for the Panthers.
We're hitting midfield here.
Midfield, 2nd and 5. Well, Falk's going to come split as they go with Staling at the quarterback. Takes a snap. He's going to run it over the right side. And look at the option. And Staling will gain about 2, almost 3 yards. Novotny on the pit was in the pitch position there, but I like to see a little more spread there because you're easily defended when you run the option, you run it too tight. You got to spread it out so they commit to one, you got the pitch.
Yep.
But if they in between and you're that tight.
Yeah, it almost looked like he wasn't committing at all to it. He was just going to keep it. On a first big third down play for the Panthers.
Stealing over the right side, cuts it back inside. They'll have the first down and a few more. He's inside the 45-yard line, down to about the 43-yard line, 1st and 10.
The Panthers travel on the road a long ways next week, Brad.
Winneconne.
That's right. You go to Oshkosh.
Nice program.
Go to Oshkosh and hang a left.
Winneconne, I believe, was a state champion about 2 years ago.
Yep.
Direct snap to Staling. Staling will take it up about almost a 6-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Yep.
Let's try to set that offensive line, huh, Mike?
You bet.
At the center is number 52. That's Tyler Litke. At one guard, I believe, is number 65. That's going to be Derek Schweiger. And at the other guard, I'll get that number for you in a second.
Is it Ryan Brooks, 56?
And here's Novotny on the counter.
No problem.
He's going to gain at least 8 yards down to about the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Novotny's kind of a nifty kid. He's a little shifty, and he's not afraid to take it up and take a punishment. Brooks is at the left tackle. At the left guard is number 66. That's going to be Mitch Meyer. So left side is Meyer at guard and Brooks
at tackle. Yep.
At tackle. Well, nice double-edged sword here with, I believe, Novotny again.
Yep.
Staling on the carry there.
Gain of all of 6 there, Brad.
Staling is more of a slicer, and he'll turn it on, find the gap, and turn it on. And Novotny's more of a dicer. How'd I do on that one?
You did fine.
On the right side of that line, again, we have number 65. That's going to be Schweiger, and number 70 at right tackle is Logan Rush. That sets that offensive line for you. And illegal motion.
Yep.
By Schweiger. At the tight end, with number 33, that's going to be Zach Albers.
A 5-yard penalty.
After 2nd and 4, now it'll be 2nd and 9. These are the kind of things that can really stop drives.
You bet.
And they're coaches' nightmares that, unforced kind of error, not just something that you would hope wouldn't happen ever, but it happens. It's high school athletics. 2nd and 9. Falk in shotgun. Staling in motion. That's going to be that swing pass to Staling. Staling cuts it back upside. Not brought down yet. Good job of fighting for it. He's going to get the first down and more.
That helps.
Poor tackling by Rippon, but I'll tell you, Staling is a tough kid to bring down when he sets his mind to it. He's down inside the 20, down to about the 17.
Inside the 20. Down, what, about the 18-yard line?
First down, Plymouth Panther.
8:50 left in his first quarter, just underway. Plymouth Panthers taking on the Ripon Tigers in a conference matchup. First time that Ripon and Plymouth have been in the same conference.
Something wrong here too.
That was illegal motion of some sort, a timeout call. Coach Grahn called a timeout before the play, I believe. I think before the flag. Timeout, and I'll tell you, that was a very good timeout because the snap was coming well before anybody was set, and I don't know what Coach Grahn saw, but he didn't like it. So good timeout right there.
The Plymouth Panther Booster Club thanks all the fans of the Panther football and the many businesses in our community who support our cause. Our goal is to support the coaches in molding young men who do well in the field and even better in life. Thank you to Plymouth Community TV for filming and broadcasting Panther football games for many years. Keep up the good work. As always, go Panthers. And Miller & Belt. Missed opportunities can leave a person full of regret, which is why Miller & Belt is giving you so many opportunities to get that Simplicity tractor and riding lawnmower. But of course, let's understand that they also carry a complete line of steel chainsaws and trimmers and Simplicity snow throwers. We got to start talking about that, Brad.
Snow throwers, absolutely.
Yeah, that's Miller & Belt.
And you can get the Miller & Belt now. I mean,
it's tough.
It's still tough.
It's getting easier.
And it's going to get real easy. Pretty soon that road will open up. Stealing over the right side on a direct snap. Not very well blocked there. People are running past people. You got to find a white shirt and put a hat on. Even if it's the wrong kid to block, you got to block a white shirt that you see.
You can't let somebody through.
Absolutely, and people are running past people. Can't do that. And that's the kind of stuff coaches like to show on films, just saying, hey, we know this is your person, but sometimes you're going to see another white shirt early on a blitz or some kind of stunt. You got to be aware that there's white shirts that you need to hit sometimes before the person you're assigned. Brings up 2nd and 9. Great
Back
drop for
pass.
Falk. Looking into the hook on the inside and caught there. Caught by Kuhn.
Falk pass is complete.
Gavin Falk will complete that to Kuhn down about the 3-yard line.
Going to be 1st and goal. Ball sitting right around the 4-yard line.
Panthers off to a pretty nice start here with the opening drive.
You bet.
1st and goal at the 3. Falk under center. Stealing will take the pitch, right side, and well defended. And Mike, again, we got people running past white shirts.
Loss on the play.
Wrapped up in the back.
Loss of about 2 will bring up 2nd and goal at the 5. I will tell you this, that I think Ripon is well prepared for us because they've been in our backfield on a couple plays that they really were able to smell it and get right after it. We just need to block it a little bit better. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5. Falk under center. Fakes the handoff. Rolling right. Got an open receiver and drop. He would not have come down inside.
You don't think he'd have got 1 foot in?
I don't think he would have got 1 foot in. Falk needed to throw that earlier. He just really did. He waited way too long, and it's supposed to drag a little bit, but once you get outside the hash marks, you got to pick up your head and look for that receiver. He was wide open, and I think the receiver was worried about going out of bounds and took his eyes off the ball a little bit.
Don't want to let this opportunity get away here.
Absolutely. They have done a wonderful job of getting down here. Now we got 3rd and 5, and you have a short field. I mean, you really can't run a lot of diverse routes in a 15-yard field. Swing out here. Stealing on the edge. Going to catch the edge, and he's going to get inside. Touchdown. Stealing.
Gavin Falk pass is complete to Samuel Sailing.
I tell you, Sam had to put the jets on to get to that corner and just got inside the pylon for that touchdown. 6-0. Panthers lead at 6:55 left in this first quarter.
There was a 55-yard drive.
And it took, quite a while. I mean, almost 5 minutes. Extra point by Weinbauer is good. 7-0 for the Plymouth Panthers with 6:55 left in this first quarter.
Visit the Paddock Club, located in downtown Elkhart Lake, with Chef Lynn Chisholm. Celebrates the bounty from local farmers using old world techniques. Stop in on Tuesdays for their special small plate menu that changes weekly and gives you an opportunity to try multiple dishes at very reasonable prices. Open Tuesday through Sunday, serving dinner in the bar or dining room and live music Fridays. Comfort food made with love for you and your family. That's a Paddock Club. Top of Tuesdays are my favorite. Wisconsin Bank and Trust proudly supports Plymouth Athletics. Stop in and see us at 2511 Eastern Avenue in Plymouth, or give us a call at 893-4444. That's Wisconsin Bank and Trust. A nice first drive by the Plymouth Panthers.
Like I said, there's just under 7 minutes left, and that's a 5-minute drive, and that's a lot of clock on a short field because it was only a 55-yard drive.
Just one mistake, one 5-yard penalty that they overcame. We both saw some blocking things that they can still work on when they do the X's and O's.
And the coaches will be all over that right now, saying, okay, they got some stunting going on. They have a little bit of blitz package that maybe we're not aware of, so you got to have your head up a little bit looking for that white shirt.
That's a nice kick. You bet. Taking it to 5.
10 down on near the 5. Good run back here.
Yep. Run back to the 30-yard line, and that's where the Ripon Tigers will start from their own 30.
Jordan Finley on the return there.
We'll get you that defensive line and some of the linebackers. We're short a linebacker. We had a linebacker hurt this last week. You're not going to see Jared Holdridge out there.
Out for the season, I understand.
He may be out for the season.
Well, the old adage is next man up. There's a flag coming in late.
Those flags are usually against the offense, but we'll wait for the referees to give us a call. We have a face mask. That could be against the Panthers.
Eric Ullman on the tackle. Personal foul,
Yep.
face mask.
Against the Panthers. Now, they can come in a couple different versions, can't they, Brad?
Well, I think in high school, there's nothing but the personal foul. There is no 5-yard anymore, I don't think. Or is that in the NFL? I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're walking away.
Yeah, this one is called a personal foul. It was signaled as a personal foul. So it had to be a significant grasp of the face mask.
Yep.
15 yards is marked off against the Panthers for a face mask.
So now Ripon Tigers with a very short field after one play there. Just
That's right.
about inside Panther territory. Straight dive. Oh, the quarterback will keep it. Well defended. Not able to bring him down though.
Well defended and finally tackled. Well defended but not well tackled. Is that a fair assumption?
That's a fair statement. They had him at the line of scrimmage and he kept bouncing, twisting. Keller finally put him down on the ground, but not until he's gained 2 yards when he really should have maybe nothing or a short one.
We've got a Beck over the nose, playing nose, I believe.
Yep, Beck is on the nose. We'll get those defenses in for you. One of them is Keller.
Yep.
Straight drop by the quarterback looking to scramble. He's not going to go anywhere here. Keller will bring him down and sack him for about a 7-yard loss. Big play for the Panthers right there. The other defensive end is Ryan Brooks. So that's your defensive line with Beck, Brooks, and Keller. We'll set that linebacker group for you in just a little bit. 3rd and about 16. We'll say 15.
Yep, big 3rd down situation for the Tigers here. Our defense needs to step up right here.
Quarterback looks, going to throw long to the out, and broke it up there by Kuhn. Nice play by Cody Kuhn. Kuhn having a nice first quarter here with a nice catch down near the goal line, and now breaks up a pass. Saw his dad on the way up. I told him if you wanted me to say something nice about Cody, you had to come up with 20 bucks.
Yeah.
And Mr. Kuhn declined, so I'm not supposed to say anything nice about Cody, other than he did a nice job these last 2 times. So
he's actually the guy going way back here for the receive the punt. He'll be standing around the 20-yard line to receive the punt. He plays a lot of positions.
End over end kick out of bounds.
Yep, we'll see where they spot. We did not get a very good spot. He's walking a little bit.
Working on it. Yeah, they got
That's about right. 27-yard line.
At first, I thought the officials were going to mark it like he knew where it went out of bounds, but then they worked together and got the angle to the dangle.
Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom, located behind McDonald's in Plymouth, is a fine selection of furniture, including sofas, gliders, recliners, end tables, mattresses, bedroom set, dining room sets, a full line of leather sofa chairs, plus a whole lot more. Stop in and see Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showroom. You'll be delighted with what you see.
Panthers start at their own 27-yard line. Falk rolls left. Got blocker out ahead.
They give a little room outside. He's gone.
Got speed. Down the sideline, dragged out of bounds at about the 41-yard line of the Ripon Tigers.
Brought down by James Webster.
30-yard gain, though. I'm trying to count it here.
Well, he was at the 27, so that's 23 and 9 more. That's 32-yard gain. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Sam Steeling got ahead of that, and he thought he was going to hook his opponent on the block, and Falk went inside, just made a nice move to get back outside after cutting it in. 1st and 10, 41-yard line. Straight drop by Falk.
Lots of time.
Looking for Schneider. He's going to overthrow him. Schneider, I'm not sure he was running the go route that Falk thought he was going to run.
Right.
Both wideouts ran a go route.
For Schneider.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
No, I don't. I think they have something mixed up there in the route.
And maybe Falk just threw it away, thinking it really hasn't opened up like I want. At the wideouts are Cody Kuhn and Schneider, Jake Schneider. Novotny on the counter right here. Cuts it up inside.
He should have kicked outside, don't you think?
Well, he could have showed a dumb leg inside and then gone back out and picked up a blocker. But right now, we're just not quite reading the defense and the defensive positioning as well as I'd like to see. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Assisted by Hunter Merrill.
We've done well in third down situations, but you can't count on that. You got to start
Right.
making some plays on first down and get some solid yardage on first and second down.
I'm confident enough that this is 4-down territory.
Well, I'm not so sure. Your defense didn't give up anything. Pass over the middle. Off of Keller's hands and incomplete.
False pass is intended for Keller.
And now they'll make a decision.
Brings up 4th
Here
and
comes your
8.
punt team.
Oh.
Yeah, you never like to see anybody punt.
No, I don't.
I'm thinking they want to pin him down inside the 15-yard line and then let the defense take over and get the ball back. But that series of plays, we didn't execute very well. We didn't catch the ball. We didn't have a really good connect on the very first play, and we didn't read the blocking very well on the second play.
Is anticipating false punt.
Falk back. They're going to go with the scrum here a little bit. They shift to a scrum formation. You'll see Falk rolling right. If you see something like now, you're going to punt that ball way too far. That's what happens a lot of times.
Yep.
When they try to hit it too little, they hit it sweet, just like a golf swing. Into the end zone and bring back out to the 20-yard line. So
really that was
net gain of 15 yards. That's what it was.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Go for it.
I'd like to see him kick it towards the sideline.
Papa Murphy's Pizza is made fresh right before your eyes, before you take it home and bake it in your own oven, so it's always popping hot when you want it. Papa's Murphy's. Love it. 425 degrees. 3 locations, Sheboygan County. Plymouth, Sheboygan North and South. Time for the defense now.
Gain of about 6 right there over left side.
Yep.
Marshall Morris, the ball carrier.
Tackle there by Chandler. Linebackers are Joe Chandler, number 32. Number 71 is going to be Trevor Hornick. And back after an injured hand is going to be Eric Ullman. I believe he had
playing with a bit of a club.
Yeah. Nice job of defending there. I like to see them take that tackle and take him backwards instead of spinning him around and let him get back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd and about 5.
Brought down by Ethan Keller.
Ethan Keller on the tackle. Ethan Keller has made some great gains. When I saw him early in the season, he just really didn't look comfortable out there in space and really could not find the ball, but he has really improved on the year.
Huge 3rd down situation here.
Absolutely. 3rd and 5 they have it. It's a short 5. 3 to the wide side here. Stealing reading it all the way.
Well read.
Well, they had a kid out there to block Stealing, number 4, and he just did not want to block him or didn't care to block him. And Stealing right there, and no gain. That's why kids watch film. That's why coaches watch film. That set lends itself to that, that bump screen there, a little bubble screen.
It appears that Tigers are going to be punting.
Last time they kicked it to the sideline, the far sideline. Let's see if they do the same here.
Kuhn is standing around his own 40.
Kuhn's going to chase after it.
Wow.
Great bounce.
Gets the roll that takes it down to the 27-yard line of the Panthers.
That's one thing you know how I feel about balls on the ground. There's more times than not you give up yardage that you don't have to give up. And I got to tell you, as a coach, I'm saying, hey, he kicked it to the sideline. You got to be in the middle of the field ready to chase to that sideline, whichever way it is. Or you have to put 2 kids back. Nonetheless, the Panthers will take over pretty much where they started their last drive, and then they stalled inside of Ripon territory. Stealing over the right side, brings it back against the grain, gain of about 3. Well, one thing I would like to see right now is we've had really a lot of plays when we had counters or like jet sweeps and stuff like that, stuff that got to the edge. It's been there. We just have not made good cuts and that kind of thing. I'd like to see Coach Graham come back with a little bit of that. I think it's there. I think it's the Ripon Tigers a little vulnerable there. You got Keller and Novotny going to the top of the screen and Kuhn to the bottom of the screen. And fakes as a Stealing. He let Stealing hold on to it for a long period of time before he pulled it out. Gain of about 4.
Straight ahead for
See, I believe, as I look at this, I think the Panthers can beat them head-to-head.
Head-to-head, go right at
I think we go dirty. Go down and dirty. No fancy at all. No counters. We're just going to say we're going to take the ball and push it right between the tackles.
Well, you know, that's not like we played that way this year, though.
I know that.
We've been a little soft at times, but that would be a good confidence builder to say, hey, guys, this is what we're doing.
Yep.
Stealing over left side. He's in the open air. He cuts outside. Nice block. Cody Kuhn really did a nice job of stalk blocking and sealing that backer inside.
By J.J. Zach. First down, Plymouth Panther.
And Stealing will gain about 28 yards.
Yep. Now this is where it stalled last time, right on that spot.
Exactly. And again, that's something to the outside edge, and that time Stealing read it well. Fowler was blocking very well. Picked up a nice block from Kuhn. I formation. Stealing under center. Will fake it and take it. Well, this is what they ran a lot of last week because they did not have Falk. So Stealing went ahead and did what we call the Wildcat.
Yep.
You know, you don't mind Sam Stealing being able to touch the ball in every play because he's that good a player, you know.
Cody Jacobson.
That's what the Wildcat gave him last week.
For the Tigers.
He's so dangerous outside because he has another gear.
He does. 2nd and 7. This could be the last play of the first quarter. Falk in shotgun. Motion to side with Kuhn. Stealing will bust outside again. Cut back against the grain. Cut back inside. He's got a chance.
He's going.
Unbelievable run. Touchdown Panthers. A 39-yard touchdown run. He was stopped, Mike.
That's called not stopping. He was touched. He was hit. He backed up a step, and then he turns it on again.
Usually when you stutter step and you back up, they're going to take you to the ground, but that didn't happen. Stealing kept going, and big 39-yard touchdown close to the end of the first quarter. Panthers lead 13-0 with Beardbaum. I should say Weinbauer for the extra point. It's good. 14-0 with 17 seconds left in this first quarter.
Your Plymouth Panthers 14. The Ripon Tigers 0.
Ace Supply and Rental, located at 24 Thayer Street, has everything needed to tackle those fall lawn care projects. Better check it out at Ace Supply and Rental. They are certainly ready for fall yard work. Are you? Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, 8 to 4, 893-8676. 893-8676. That is Ace Supply and Rental. Also, 20/20 Vision. Just a reminder, 20/20 Vision is dedicated to the eye care needs of their patients. Their mission is to provide superior eye health care, including prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of eye diseases on a personal level. Call 20/20 Vision at 893-EYES for an appointment today. That's 20/20 Vision.
One of the things we forgot to mention, and you know, Stealing really stayed with it and just kept on trying to find a hole. But that means other kids were sustaining their blocks so that he had a chance to get it going again.
Yep. Another deep kick.
About the 5-yard line, 6-yard line. Albers makes him cut back in, but he's going to get outside the 25-yard line, almost to the 27. 1st and 10 for the Ripon Tigers.
Is returned by Jordan Finley.
Well, we'll have one more play, and that'll call it for the first quarter.
Yeah, a little over, almost 11 seconds left in this first quarter.
First down, Ripon Tigers.
Unless they throw a pass and it's incomplete, then we could see another play.
It's been all Plymouth Panthers.
It has been.
I think the only first down possibly was a penalty. The
Face mask.
Face mask penalty. Otherwise, the Tigers been held. And that's how it will end.
After 1 quarter of play, Panthers lead 14-0, and we'll bring you that second quarter after a few messages.
That's right. Plymouth Plumbing and Heating offers a wide variety of services, including faucet repair, drain cleaning, radon mitigation systems. They also feature a large range of products: water heaters, softeners, boilers, disposal, full line of Kohler products. Check out that beautiful Kohler showroom at Plymouth Plumbing and Heating. Don't forget, like them on Facebook. That's Plymouth Plumbing and Heating, plymouth-plumbing.com. Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance? Let State Farm agent Jim Schultz in Plymouth help you simplify and get you to a better state. Call State Farm agent Jim Schultz today and get to a better state with State Farm. State Farm Insurance, 893-9668. Meyer Motors in Plymouth is your source for new and quality pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and all offer emission testing. They've been right here in Plymouth since 1926. That's about when Scott Richards was supposed to graduate from high school. And they're proud to be part of the Plymouth community. www.gomeyermotors.com. If you like selection, price, and service, then you'll find a great value at Meyer Motors in Plymouth. Meyer Motors, always a better deal.
Now, Sean Tim under center here for the Tigers. Turns it up. He's got room to run. Makes a nice cut.
They have a runner.
Absolutely.
That's 30-yard gain.
About a 25-yard, 26-yard gain, almost 28.
That is the first what I call earned first down that the Tigers have had. The other first down was on a penalty.
Well, there's nothing shabby about that. They
No.
just took it right to us.
Found a hole and capitalized.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of the Panthers. Dive over left side. That's just a belly play, and he's going to gain about 3 yards. I tell you, 3 yards in a cloud of dust on a belly play makes the Panthers have to play more honest.
That's right.
And that opens up a little bit of the option.
Yep.
And that's what they ran just before, is a belly option. Don't be surprised if they come back with it right here. Bring him down, fellas. That away.
That's right. Loss on the play, and it's because you had a guy that may not get credit for the tackle, but he slowed it down and got some help.
Albers with the tackle.
Bootleg over the right side.
I believe the guy that really helped make that play would have been
Loss of 2.
Brooks, Ryan Brooks, or Darren Schweiger, to tell you the truth. Have to double check my numbers out there.
Going deep, deep and open.
I think Steeling might have got caught a little flat-footed there because Steeling's probably going to be one of the fastest kids on the field, and this kid went by him like Steeling was expecting something else. And tell you, if you throw that ball a little bit better, he's got a chance to score.
It's 4th down, and they give us the appearance of going on 4th down.
That left defensive end is, again, Derek Schweiger, who helped make that play last time around.
4th and 7, and they're going.
Straight drop. Looks over the middle. It's caught, but they're going to be short of the yardage. Stealing on the tackle.
Tim's pass is complete.
They're going to gain 5 out of the 7. The Panthers will take over on down.
Immediately by Samuel Staling. It is short of the first down. The Panthers take over.
First down and Panthers.
Plymouth Panthers.
Primetime is your one-stop shop for smartphones, home phone, satellite TV service, internet, and Radio Shack products. Primetime cellular and satellite partners include Cellcom, Radio Shack, Dish Network, DirecTV, and more. Primetime's Player Club donates to high school sports. The sport, the hometown team. Primetime cellular and satellite out at Walton Drive.
Nice play by the defender there.
Nobody was really open.
Yeah, Falk was not able to get out of there clean. Somebody needed to hook that defensive end. It never happened.
The ball for the Tigers.
I still like to see a little bit of a counter attack with Novotny a little bit. Give him a little shake and bake along with the slicing and dicing, you know.
You really are,
I'm all about the cooking.
aren't you? Aren't you? Chef Volbrick here calling the game.
2nd and 10. Panthers at their own 33-yard line. Falk will take the snap. No, it's Stealing taking the snap. Direct snap. He's going to just take it on up. He's going to take
not
about
much.
4 or 5 yards. Almost, yeah, 5 yards.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down.
3rd and a long 5.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Closing in on the 10-minute mark, Panthers lead 14-0. Brad Volbrick along with Mike Briggs and Kurt Zope on the camera, and Gary Kaiser inside mixing and matching as we go.
Mixing, matching, and maybe baking?
Who knows?
I don't know.
3rd and 6 they have. Short 6, long 5. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Great drop by Falk. Looks to the outside. Got a man. Kuhn breaks the tackle. He's got a chance to score. Does he have the speed too? Just caught from behind.
Falk's pass is complete.
He'll be down to about the 13 or 12-yard line. Cody Kuhn caught from behind. He's got his dad's speed, Todd's speed. Now I got even with Todd. I tell you, nice job of recognizing Kuhn breaking the tackle as you turn up the field. Kid had a little bit of an angle on him, but you know that's one that you'll take with 3rd and 5. That's for sure.
We've got a Ripon player down on the field. Actually, the player that tackled Kuhn and kept him from scoring might have caught a foot in the belly. You know, that knocked that wind out.
Heel right up in the solar
plexus, yeah.
You know, and
they'll be checking that out.
Probably have the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah. Let me talk about one of our backers here, Waldo State Bank. Local, independent like you. Waldo State Bank, serving the community since 1913. 119 North Depot Street in Waldo. www.waldostatebank.com. Member FDIC. That's Waldo State Bank.
1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 13-yard line of the Ripon Tigers. 9:30 left and ticking away here in the second quarter. Panthers lead 14-0. Panthers going with an unbalanced line right here. Pitch to Stealing.
Wow.
That's the situation again, Mike. It's not well blocked. People are missing their assignments. There's no way 2 white shirts come untouched in that play. People are running by or just...
There's no way that somebody should catch you and you've got all your blockers on the left side and you're running to the left side. It was unbalanced to the left and you're running to the left and you still got caught.
This will be a night where Coach Bieber, our offensive line coach, will be going over this film and saying, what were we thinking, or why are we, what? You know, and even the backs that block, they've got to hit the right person too. So it's not all offensive line people either. 2nd and a bunch. And Falk will throw it in the dirt.
Falk's pass is intended for...
It's going to be 3rd down and long. 3rd and 15 of them.
Falk has really never had enough time to really sit back there and really survey the routes at all either. So that offensive line has to pick it up here a little bit. And Coach Bieber will be on that, no question about it. He takes great pride in getting these kids to play as a unit, and you know they will. Sometimes you got to motivate them. Here's a screen. Nice read by one player, number 50 of Ripon. Stop things from working. I love the call. That was a great call by Coach Gran. You blocked that one kid.
Yep.
And that everybody knows that that one kid you got to kick out. The one kid that's coming, kick him out, and they just didn't get there. A couple guys went up the field early. That's another thing. You look on film and you say, we need to correct this. Here's the guy. You got the kick out. You got the up. You got the seal. You know. Weinbauer will attempt a kick, and it's
little short.
Boy, he did not hit that at all.
No.
He's got a much stronger leg than that, but I think he hit it low and it just spun it instead of was able to drive it. So nothing out of that drive right there.
It was too nice a drive to come up empty.
1st and 10 at the 13. You got to come up with some points.
Yep.
7:55 left in the second quarter. Panthers lead 14-0 here in Plymouth against the Ripon Tigers, a new conference matchup.
East Central Conference, the ECC.
It's hard to get used to.
Oh, I'm not used to it. I don't want to get used to it, Brad.
give over the left side, and not a whole lot there. A gain of about a yard, maybe 2.
Hunter Merrill tries the leg
Tackle there by Chandler and Keller. Well, you know, this conference is better for us because we're meeting teams that are our size. And we got a couple of teams that came in here football-wise are much better than what we faced in eastern Wisconsin.
That's true.
I'm not sure how it's going to affect other sports. Quarterback held on to that as long as he could, and then almost threw it underhand. It seemed like sidearm.
He was delivering it when he got hit.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and a long 8 for Ripon.
Well, just to recap what this conference is, 3 other teams came with us. So 4 teams from our original conference. Plymouth, Camelsport, Waupun, and Kewaskum stay with us, in essence, and merge it and go into a new conference called the Eastern Central Conference. And the other 4 teams that came that are in the conference are Ripon, Kenner Moraine Lutheran, Winneconne, and Berlin. And there's a flag. The situation where you got to turn and find the ball, you create contact without making a play on the ball, you are going to get that flag.
There's a flag on the play.
That'll be a 10-yard penalty and a first down.
Yep. So I'm Plymouth.
Interference is indicated against the Plymouth Panthers.
Going to make a first down for Ripon. Add 10 yards and a first down. Going to take it up to about the 37-yard line. It's not the point of the foul like it is.
It's 15 yards.
But it's not the point of the foul like it is in professional
Correct.
football.
So there are situations in high school football where it's not a bad play to interfere.
No.
But that was one where if Stanley can turn his head and find the ball, he can pick it off just as well. Quarterback keeper, this is where he scored. He got a pretty good game before. He's going to gain about 4 there.
Yep.
And right now I look at our team and I just think we're just a little on a flat side. We're just not playing with a high intensity.
4 yards.
2nd and a long 6. No huddle offense. You look at their wristband and signaled in by the coach. Double wing, single back. This is the go route again. This time stealing right there. Not necessarily, that's where he got the penalty before. And I tell you, before the night's over, I think Steeling's going to find that ball and maybe go the other way with it. Brings up 3rd and a long 6.
Derek Novotny joins on the coverage.
The Panthers do have a few sophomores and even a freshman that get a lot of playing time on this crew.
Well, due to injury and depth, you got to get the kids out there that can contribute.
There's one. Who we got there, Brad?
Chandler.
Back in the backfield.
Joe Chandler coming from the linebacker spot, and Coach Knaus usually sends at least one backer most of the time, especially in passing situations. And the quarterback set but didn't have anybody open, and Chandler was there within seconds.
They must have took your advice. They're sending 2 people back to collect the punt.
Hey, I could be a coach. Oh, wait a minute, I was.
You were. You played that game.
I think
that might have been touched.
You bet. Out of bounds, so that's going to be about a 13-yard kick.
Is partially blocked.
The Panthers will get the ball in Ripon territory out there, 46.
First down, Plymouth Panther.
Probably the best. It is the best starting that they've had. I believe field position. I think they've had.
But again, we were down at the 13-yard line, first and goal, and we got nothing out of it. So you still have to execute.
You bet you do.
I think Ripon is really keying on stealing quite a bit, and I think Coach Grahn would do well to say, okay, we have other things in the bag here. Novotny, I like the way he shakes and bakes.
Yep.
5:54 left in the second quarter. Panthers lead 14-0. Timeout, Ripon Tigers.
Looking for the largest selection of diamond and colored Gemstone Jewelry. Stop in at Niesman's Diamond Center. You'll always find a great buy. They're just located on the corner of O and Highway 23 and Pleasant View Road. Check them out at Niesman's Diamond Center, 892-7726. That's Niesman's Diamond Center. Four Season Comfort is all about quality service with your comfort in mind, servicing all of Sheboygan County. They specialize in installing, servicing residential and commercial cooling and heating systems, including boilers. If you're looking for update your furnace or AC unit, give the experts a call at Four Season Comfort, 565-2095. That's 565-2095. Four Season Comfort.
Falcon shotgun formation.
He's keeping it. He's
Staling trying to bounce outside, and he'll gain almost 10. Trying to read Schneider's block and got caught up with Schneider a little bit.
Yep.
9 yards.
Gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Well, the band will be performing at halftime and getting ready for the homecoming.
That's right. The Plymouth High School Marching Band under the direction of Jason Sabronic.
2nd and 1.
Always puts on a good show.
Counting down to about the 5-minute mark. Falk. Oh, stealing it at the Wildcat. He's going to gain very little. I got to tell you, that's just not blocked well. There's people that are not hitting any white shirt, and the people at the point of attack are not getting blocked. And
3rd and 1 for Plymouth.
And that's something that's easily corrected if kids work at it. You know.
Yep.
I'll bet you by halftime they'll have a good talking about point of attack blocking schemes.
First down will be gotten.
They're going to be down
but not much more.
35-yard line. Not much more. Gain of about 2.
Alex Tiedick on the dive play.
Tiedick will gain
First down
2.
for the Panther.
At the 35 now. 4:25 and counting here in the first half. Falk in his shotgun, Stealing to his right. 3 wide to the right, single to the left. Stealing will come in motion as he uses that bubble screen.
Well read.
And
loss of 5.
And poorly blocked again.
Loss of 5 on the play. Back to the 40 now.
Complete to Samuel Staling.
It's one of the tougher blocks to be out in open space and stalk. But what you have to do is you have to just really work your feet a lot and don't overcommit to the block and do what they call a stalk block. You're stalking somebody. You're not attacking them. You're stalking them and you're trying to get them to pick a position to go and then take them that way so the running back can run off of it. That's a tough block, but the kids work on it. I know they do. 2nd and 15. Straight drop by Falk. This looks like a screen up the middle.
Some room there.
We got a flag.
A late flag.
Late
Ball
flag.
pass is complete in the right flat to.
They're going to have a legal man downfield, and I think it's a good call because they have people go down there.
Out of bounds there.
Falk really had to hold on to the ball a lot longer because Staling couldn't find an open spot.
Yep.
And people got downfield, so this will come back, and this is another good position for the field position for the Panthers, and we're not generating anything out of it.
This is expensive because it's a penalty and a down. I think you leave men downfield might cost you even the down. They're talking it over. Dan Knaus is trying to help him out.
Well, the rule is if the kid that catches the ball is within X amount of yards of the line of scrimmage, everybody can be down. They can block down the field.
Yep. That's his argument, is that the ball was caught close to the line of scrimmage.
And what Coach Knaus wants to do is make sure that their interpretation is accurate and right with the rule.
Yep.
He might not be arguing that it happened. He just wants to make sure they understand the rule and that it did not fall within being a legal play.
It's the Panthers. It will be
So Coach Knaus gives that up and just says, okay, I got it, but okay.
From the Tiger 44.
But now it brings up 2nd and almost 20.
Yep.
Panthers going backwards.
Yep.
during this possession now. Quick snap. Falk will roll left. He had a wide open player. That's Novotny.
Novotny's got the first down. He's inside the 20, inside the 15.
Pass.
Tell you one thing I like about what Falk did there is he made a little joke to get on the outside edge, and he didn't just put his head down and ran. He looked downfield, and then he slowed down and settled so he could make a decent pass.
But by rolling outside, he had some room to run himself, which drew the defense up to him and opened up the pass.
Yep. Very nice job by Gavin Falk. 1st and 10 at the Tiger 12-yard line. Now, we've been here before.
We're down to the 13 and got nothing.
Exactly. Let's see if something can happen. 2:35 and time of clock is running. Pitch to Stealing. He's looking for the throwback. It's a throwback to Falk, and it's
Touchdown.
Sam Stealing to Gavin Falk.
Pitch back to Staling results in a completed.
That's a nice trick play.
And I believe the only way that Stealing can throw that ball is if he has a pitch back to him. If he gets a handoff, he can't throw the ball. But if he gets a pitch, he can throw the ball, and he throws it back to Staling for the touchdown. 20-0, 2:26 left in this first half. Weinbauer for the attempt is going to be up and good. 21-0, 2:26 left in this first half. Brad Balbrick along with Mike Briggs and Kurt Zope on the camera.
Let's talk about Bank First. At Bank First, you'll discover what community banking is all about. Local people making local decisions to help make banking easy. Our ties to Plymouth area are strong. We're fully committed to our community. Visit us and discover what makes Bank First an easy choice for all your financial needs. I believe you stop down there and say hello right now, they'll give you a free coffee cup. Down at Bank First, I'm telling you they will. Stop down there and say hello. They'll give you a coffee cup.
What if I open an account? Will they give you a bank?
They might give you 2 coffee cups.
Oh, boy.
I'll have to ask Todd Niles what you got, okay? maybe 2 coffee cups. Flint Panthers take a 21-0 lead here with 2:26 left in the half.
It's kind of what we expected. We knew Ripon was a team that doesn't have a whole lot of stuff going for them this year from what we saw with common opponents. But you still have to play the game, and right now it's been all Plymouth. Weinbauer kicked this down to about the 1-yard line. See if we can get a little bit better coverage here. And
brought back to the 25.
Jordan Finney on the return for the Tigers out to the 25.
Tackle by number 13. That's going to be McCade Mella, a sophomore, I believe.
First down, Ripon.
McCade Kella?
That's
McCade
close.
Mella.
There you go.
Son of curriculum coordinator Dan Mella, who was also principal for the high school for quite a while. Too long, probably.
Yeah, we all said too long.
1st and 10 at about the 24-yard line for the Tigers.
Good recovery. I was going to say because I saw that our defense, they got around the outside, but we caught up to them. We have some pretty fast guys out there that were able to turn and still make the play.
Well, Cody Kuhn has been moved to the outside linebacker spot. He was playing a little bit of safety on it. Now they moved him to outside linebacker, and I'll tell you, his speed really can make a difference, and you saw it right there.
Yep. Second down and 9.
Quarterback in a straight drop, looking to take it up the field. Nothing there. Cuts back inside. He's thrown forward by Keller for a gain of about 5. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 3.
Wrapped up by Kuhn and Keller.
The clock is going to be more of a problem if Ripon really wants to score here to close out the half, because there's only 1:20 left in the
They got
half.
to be kind of careful. If they don't complete a pass, Panthers are going to get the ball in pretty decent field position with some time left and 2 timeouts left.
Depending on this play, the Panthers might call a timeout.
Here comes that go route again.
This time it's caught.
I tell you, if Staling doesn't turn around and find the ball, they can complete that pass quite a bit. Kid throws a pretty decent ball.
Yes, he does. He has tried that same play 5 times.
That's been at least 4 times that I can remember.
Finally got the timing down in it. But that knock.
He bobbled that around, but undoubtedly he got control before he went out of bounds.
And they're kind of knocking on the door here a little bit. The ball on the 34-yard line of the Panthers, possibly the deepest they've been in Panther territory.
Quarterback sneak over the left side. Got a chance. Inside out pursuit, pretty decent.
That's not going to work.
And Cody Kuhn again with the inside out pursuit.
Yep.
Brings him down. And
maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Timeout.
Left side, brought down by Chandler.
Gain of about 1.
Ripon takes a timeout with 54 seconds left in the half.
Ripon Tigers.
And they do have one more timeout left. So undoubtedly they really want to get something out of this and hopefully score before the half ends. Down 21-0.
Plymouth Glass is a family-run business, and we are honored to serve the people of our community. We have lived here our entire lives, so it's very important to us to treat our customers well. They do everything from window replacement to repair of windows, screen repairs, picture frame glass, a whole lot more. Stop in at Plymouth Glass. They're ready to handle all of your glass needs. Give them a call at 893-8284. They're right down, like well, I would say, kitty corner from the library.
Absolutely.
That's Plymouth Glass. Advanced Eye Care, Doctors Tim and Cheryl Ziegler know that performing your best in the field, diamond, or gym requires total fitness, including your eyes. The Advanced Eye Care staff takes care of all of your eye health needs with total vision and eye health testing. Most insurance plans, Medicare, are accepted. Advanced Eye Care, leading the way to total vision wellness to help you become your best.
2nd and 9, 54 seconds left. Let's just throw that fly. Nice juke by the quarterback. Brought down in the field of play. Another timeout here.
The line finally brought down.
Oh, they're allowing the play to run, or clock to run. They hustle up to the line of scrimmage.
Yep. We're getting down to the 30-second mark.
Take a timeout.
All right.
Well, they allowed about
Timeout.
10 seconds off the clock right there.
Tigers, their final timeout.
Well, it's a huge third down for them because if they don't get it. Now, they've got 2 downs here, and the clock's going to be run out on them right after that.
Correct.
So why not? Why not go for it here? I say they should hit that pass again right to the corner.
Well,
I'd aim him right to corner.
They've had some luck with that, and I tell you, they haven't had too much luck with a whole lot of other things, so why not come right back at it? Stealing has not played it well. He's been right there, but he hasn't been able to find the ball. A lot of coaches will coach, play the guy's eyes, play his hands, but at the high school level, I think you got to try to find the ball. Because the timing is just so hard to play the eyes and the hands. 35 seconds left in this first half. Panthers lead 21-0. 3rd and about 5.
There they go.
Caught for the first down. Now, if they hustle up to the line of scrimmage.
The clock stops in high school ball to move the chain.
Absolutely. So if they get the line of scrimmage, they can get up there and ground the ball.
First down, Ripon Tigers.
You want to go with a quick play here. Ripon taking too much time, if you ask me. Straight drop, same route. And they're going to
inbounds.
That kid needed to turn to go out of bounds, and he didn't. 12 seconds and counting here.
I think they're out of timeouts.
They are out of timeouts.
This will be the last play unless they down. They do. With 5.5 seconds.
5.5 seconds left. Hey,
one play.
They throw it to the end zone. Right now, their guys are coming up with the ball.
Yep.
Well, 5.5 seconds left, 21-0. Panthers don't want to let them get on the scoreboard.
No.
When you go in at halftime, you want either the opposing team to have no momentum or, really.
Or you want a huge amount yourself.
Exactly. Or a bunch yourself, and you want to have taken the wind out of their sails. The only thing that can happen out of this is they can gain momentum. They're going to try about a 40-yard field goal. I did not see this kid warm up. 40-yard field goal is tough in high school athletics, but they're going to give it a try. And I don't think got a chance to turn it.
Let's come back to they were lucky.
They were very lucky.
Field goal is
Ben Petrikis caught that in the air. I think it caught Ben by surprise. He didn't know he could return that. And of course he could. Got caught by the shirt sleeve or the shirt tail and dragged down 21-0 at halftime.
the Ripon Tigers.
We have the Plymouth Panther band going to the field. We're going to just sit back and enjoy a little bit of Plymouth Panther music, and we'll see you back to start the second half.
You had a chance for a Hail Mary in the end zone. And Bird read the pass. so you guys know we're filming with the front.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this evening's halftime entertainment featuring the Plymouth High School Band, directed by drum major Ella Hartsted. The band would like to present to you from Fitz and the Tantrums. This is The Walker. From Bruno Mars, the band now gives you Uptown Funk. The band will now conclude with, from Walk the Moon, Shut Up and Dance.
Well, we're back. Back at Plymouth High School and Warner Finke Field. Panthers lead 21-0 at halftime over the Ripon Tigers. And Mike, it's kind of what we expected. We thought we could do well tonight, and we have done well, but we've got some things to work on. But
sure.
A nice first half.
Well, I tell you, it was a you know, a lot of things tell me it was a Sam show. Sam scored all 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing, and he caught a pass for the
Actually,
third one.
he threw the third pass. The third
He threw it. He threw the third one.
Back to Falk, yes.
Yeah, so he's been involved in all 3 touchdowns. So he's 7 for 12 for 112 yards and one touchdown pass. Rushing was 25 rushes for 94 yards. Ripon quarterback, let's see, was 5 of 9 for 47 yards. They're rushing 10 attempts for 36 yards. So they really didn't have much offense going.
Well, we like to keep it that way and get ourselves on track, get a little bit more basic stuff going. We'll see what happens in the second half. Weinbauer setting it on the tee, just about ready to get underway. Again, Brad Wahlberg along with Mike Briggs and Kurt Zolt on the camera, and Gary Kaiser working the mixer inside, making sure things are hopefully running smoothly.
Yeah, making us sound good. You can't do anything about the looks.
Weinbauer will spin the ball down about the 5-yard line, taken there by Spring.
Brings it out to the 25, and that's where Ripon Tigers will start out.
Weinbauer returns the ball 20 yards to the Tiger 25-yard line. First down, Ripon.
We'll get you some names of that defense again as we get through here. Jordan Finley on the return, I stand corrected. At the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Well, it'll be interesting to see what the Tigers decide to do and what kind of adjustments they make. Try to set that defense for you again this half. Quarterback will turn it up but slip and lose a yard, maybe 2.
Tim slips down.
On the nose is Beck. Number 78. That's Jared Beck. 1 defensive end. Right now is Keller. Ethan Keller at the right defensive end, and at the other defensive end, cannot pick up the number right now. I believe it's Ryan Brooks, but I'll double check that.
It was in the first half.
Loose ball. Tigers will fall on it, but lose another yard.
The ball loose momentarily.
Indeed, that is Ryan Brooks at the other defensive end. Linebackers. Schweiger comes in. He'll play the left defensive end, and Brooks will run to the nose. Beck comes off the field.
You see that big club on Omen, number 40.
He's the middle linebacker. He's what we call the Mike linebacker. Along with Chandler in the backers position. Outside backers are Kuhn and Albers. Good pressure here. Quarterback's
missed tackle, but he's not going to get the first down. He's going to get
right there.
Get a couple yards, but that's about all. Certainly not the way that the Tigers wanted to start their first possession of the half, but the defense of the Panthers probably has them for negative yards.
Well, one option, and they lose their footing, and then they lose the ball on the ground, and then that play just never had anything going for it. It'll be 4th and 11. Back deep for the Panthers is Kuhn.
Standing somewhere around his own 45. Oh, bad snap. And a short kick. It's going to go down at about, it does roll across midfield.
27-yard field punt by the punter, and actually we did not have any rush on whatsoever. I've always felt that you have to have at least one person that's going to be going
keeping them honest.
They were looking at a little bit more of a return and containing the kids getting downfield. Still got to get somebody after that kicker so that when something like that happens, he doesn't have a chance to pick it up and get rid of it.
Still very good field position for the Panthers. 1st and 10 from their own 48.
Just under 10 minutes in this third quarter. Kuhn pump fake. They got something. Oh, he's got him yet. Down the field. Novotny will catch it.
Novotny will catch it.
Down inside the 15. We'll spot it right about the 14-yard line.
Pass is complete.
I tell you, Falk gets good protection.
Yeah.
He can step up. He had two guys wide open.
He could pick from either.
Randloff.
Well, the idea behind that play was you get Cody Kuhn
Another.
in motion at the top. You pump fake. It's like a bubble screen. The defenders come up, and your two fly people that normally would block that bubble screen take off past
Yep.
them, and they both were open.
1st and 10 on the inside the 15.
Falk will take the snap and keep it after faking to Staling. Cuts inside. He's down inside the 15, or inside the 5 rather.
Very close to another first down.
Very close.
I don't know if you want a first down here. I'll take 2nd and a foot on the 5.5.
They're marking him short of the 5-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and a long yard.
2nd and short for Plymouth.
We got double wides to the left, tight end to the right, and a single back. Staling will catch it on the direct snap, and he will go in for the score.
So the Panthers score very quickly on their first possession of the second half.
8:55 left in the third quarter. Panthers lead 27-0. Weinbauer comes on in. He's going to attempt the field goal, or the extra point, I should say. Oh yeah, a couple students down here doing push-ups for after every score, and they're going to get a workout tonight. Now we're up to 28. Kick is up, and it is good by Weinbauer.
Weinbauer's extra point is good. The score.
Tell you, if Weinbauer would have hit that field goal attempt like he hit that one, he would have been fine.
Absolutely.
Now you can see some of the kids doing their push-ups. There were more in the first half. I think there's a little attrition going on.
Yeah, somebody backed out at half.
But needless to say, they've got to do 28 push-ups, so they've done 28, 21, 14, and 7.
Yes, they have.
Push-ups.
Jim's Appliance Repair Service and Sales, the one-stop source for all of your appliance needs. Jim DeRune, a certified technician, provides in-home service and repair for appliances, including washers, dryers, dishwashers, refrigerators, ovens, ice makers, microwaves, garbage disposal, same-day service in the Plymouth area. Also can get you some of the major brands to purchase. Call Jim at 892-2333. That's Jim's Appliance Repair, Sales, and Service.
Well, my mathematics are right. The kids have done 70 push-ups tonight already.
Wow!
There's a long kick.
Steps into the
End zone. Automatically dead in high school football.
That just took it away from me there. Yep, the safety reasons they don't let anybody run out of the end zone in high school ball, which means a perfect kick, actually.
Tiger 20-yard line.
He'll be placed at the 20, first down and 10 for the Ripon Tigers. Again, the Ripon Tigers, a new face in a new conference. East Central Conference for the Panthers, first year in that group. Shotgun double back formation, gives it over to the left side. Running back.
Some room there.
Got about 8-9 yards. Be 2nd and 1.
Marshall.
Nice run.
Morin takes the handoff for 8-yard gain.
Brings up 2nd and 2. Little offset formation there. Running back will take it again for a gain of about 4 yards. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Nothing fancy there. You wonder why they just don't continue to do that if we don't come off the ball better than what we have.
That might be their first running first down of the game.
Yes. First and 10 at the 33-yard line. Shotgun, straight drop, throws it out, and drop there. Austin Neeson.
Tim's pass.
Got one hand on it.
For Austin Neeson, incomplete.
2nd and 10 now.
2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
28-0. If the Panthers score another one, then we will have what we call continuous clock, Mike.
Right. Clock will only stop on timeouts and
Injury.
And injury, maybe
And scores.
touchdown scores. Yep. Oh, fumbled.
Ball. Got no place to go here. Now another loose
Fumble
ball.
again.
Still loose. I'll tell you, the Panthers had a chance
Yeah.
of throwing the ball, and somebody wanted to pick it up, Mike.
I think Oman wanted to pick it up, but he's got a club. He doesn't have a hand on that one. Then
Wouldn't that be a better reason to
fall on it.
That brings up a 4th down, though.
Yeah, Panthers should get
Good field position.
very good field position. Well, maybe it's only 3rd down.
Play results in
Oh, it is.
a 19-yard
That's right. They had the
Yeah.
pass incompletion, and now they.
loss.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and more than I want to count. 30 probably, right around 30.
I'm going to say 28. Hate to
Okay.
agree with you. Another ball that
Low,
snapped down
low
to the ground.
snap.
Going to get out of there, but not going to have a chance to go
Yep.
anywhere as Ullman will bring him down.
Yeah, he tackles better with one hand than he does pick up a football.
You know, Ullman, he's extremely undersized for a Mike linebacker, but he makes up with a little bit of a gumption. You know, he doesn't get after people.
Yep.
Eric Ullman on the tackle.
You have to have a little edge to you that you want to go hit everybody, and he's the kind of
Yep.
kid that has that.
That's the wrestling attitude is what it is, Brad. Boy, another bad kick. Fields. We're going to let it roll.
They're going to let it roll. End up to being about a
Dead at the
Pretty nice kick if you let it roll.
28-yard punt.
Panthers will take over at the Ripon
winning ticket.
47.
If you hold ticket 647.
Talking with some of the coaches at halftime, and they've got a couple different plays that they think they can run now that they've seen the
You're winning.
type of defense they're playing. They're playing a 2-deep zone, and that means seam routes are available. So we'll see if they. In fact, that one pass that they threw with the fake bubble was seam routes. Stealing direct snap again, cuts back into Green. Going to back his way inside the 40 or at the 40.
Stealing for an 8-yard gain.
Gain of about 7, just short of the 40.
Austin Recheck among the tacklers.
Tedic comes in, and Novotny will come off the field. Tight end is Albers. Wide right is Cody Kuhn. Wide left is Schneider. In the backfield is Staling and Tedic. Stealing over the right side, going to cut back against the grain again.
He's going to get the first down.
He really likes to see the back, cut back against the grain, likes to cut back and get into that open field very quickly.
Over the right tackle for another.
One thing I notice is that they are very conscious of stealing. They're all about stealing, and that's why I think some of that counter stuff with stealing going the opposite way and counter back the other way would be huge. And throwing that seam route after a ball fake,
Mm-hmm. Right. First and 10 Panthers.
5:30 left in his third quarter. Falk will keep this one. He's on the
He's got
edge,
the corner.
getting absolutely not a whole lot out of that gain of about 1.
Ball front wide.
Initially, I thought he was going to get more yards.
Well, there's a block out there Schneider wanted to make and just wasn't able to sustain it. That's a long block you got to cut to sustain. Falk might have been wise to just cut that up for about 3 or 4 yards instead of going out of bounds and go 3 or 4 to get down on a knee or hit the ground. Coming off an injury, so you want him to play safe, that's for sure.
That's true.
Brings up 2nd and 9. 5:26 left in this third quarter. Panthers lead 28-0. And
Are
it's
they going to give it to him?
Nope. I think if Folk settles a little bit, he had Albers on a late drag coming across wide open. He would probably have gotten at least 20, 30 yards and maybe been able to turn it up for a touchdown. That ball was thrown late, took Schneider to the sideline. No room.
Just out of bounds. He was dragging the feet very nicely. I thought maybe.
He got 1 foot right on the chalk, or on the paint, as we.
Yeah.
3rd and 9. High snap, but handled easily by Falk. Great drop. He's got some time. Going to go long.
Boy, going deep again.
Looking for
Lots of flags. I don't know what it's all about, but there's going to be a flag on somebody.
The defender had a hand on him.
Intended for Kuhn in the
Austin Neeson
penalty marker down on
had a hand on him and maybe grabbed him or pushed him, but Kuhn had a chance to actually come up with that ball, and I think he just lost sight of it towards the end.
Penalty's going to be against Ripon, which is going to be a first down because it was third and 9.
And a 15-yard penalty.
Against the
So they'll have the ball down near the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 for the
Be very
Panthers.
close.
15-yard penalty. First down for the Panthers.
So Panthers will be down on the 20, 1st and 10.
Was Mark Elbers. He donated $165 back to the Plymouth Booster Club. Thank you, Mark Elbers.
The Panthers knocking on the door here again.
Try to set that offensive line for you. And there's somebody in the neutral zone.
Well, I think this time you're going to have a 5-yard penalty on Ripon.
Absolutely. Well, your center, as always, is Tyler Litke. At the left guard is number 66. That's going to be Mitch Meyer. And at left tackle is Trevor Hornick, number 71. On the right side, you have number 65 at guard. That's Derek Schweiger. And number 70 at right tackle, Logan Rush. That sets your offensive line. Direct snap to Stealing.
Maybe 2.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Regan Croft greets the Plymouth.
Once again, I should mention the Panthers will travel to Winneconne next Friday night. That's a bit of a drive for us. We'll go up to Oshkosh and hang a left and see if we can find the school. We've not been there yet. We've not been there ever for football.
Probably an hour and 15, hour and 20-minute ride, but
Yep.
We've been spoiled a little bit by being in the middle of our conference, the Eastern Wisconsin Conference.
Yeah.
When you think about it, we're on the outside edge of this conference now, so we have to travel.
Right.
If you think of the old conference, Two Rivers traveling down to Waupun was all of hour and a half to 2 hours
Yep.
also. So
Yep.
just because we're on the outside edge of it doesn't mean it's wrong necessarily.
But it's not a lot of fun.
No, it's not. 3rd and 4. We'll make it fun, though, as we travel.
Oh, we'll do the best we can. We'll do the best we can.
There's always new places to explore. 3rd and 4. Double back set, shotgun. Tight end left.
First down.
Stealing with the direct snap. We'll get that first down as they take it right to him. And it's down to about the, mark it about the 9-yard line. 1st and goal at the Tiger 9.
Austin Retchik makes the tackle.
Well, now that the band has changed out of uniforms and back here, the student body section is filled up a little bit more. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
First and
Beautiful,
goal.
beautiful night for kids to be able to come here and enjoy watching their football team. Schilling hesitates, going to try to bounce outside, makes a cut, and will score his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Plymouth Huntford touchdown!
He's had a banner night.
Absolutely. Or is that his 4th touchdown?
I think it's his 4th.
And he threw for the other.
Right. He ran in 4 and threw for 1. So he's had a piece of all 4 touchdowns.
34-0 with 3:29 left in this 3rd quarter.
This is a big extra point in terms of the clock,
Absolutely.
and it is good.
And it's good.
Red Bowers
So with a 35-0 lead, 35-point lead means a continuous clock, which again we say the clock will run. The only time it will stop is at a score, injury, or timeout. Other than that, the
Right.
clock will be running continuously.
The Van Horn Auto Group of Plymouth takes a straightforward approach to helping our customers solve credit problems with assisting and rebuilding their credit with an auto loan. Van Horn Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Van Horn Chrysler, Chevrolet, Budget Auto are dedicated to make your car buying experience an enjoyable experience. VHCars.com. Bill Kane team of realtors and auctioneers and appraisers is proud to be a backer of the Plymouth Community TV. Our team can assist you in your moving needs and questions. Let us put our 30 years of experience to work for you. Real estate auction service, personal property appraisal, 893-8842. That's Bill Kane, RE/MAX Realty Plus.
Well, back deep again is Jordan Finley for the Tigers. Weinbauer will strike it and spin it a little bit more. Down to about the 9-yard line. Panthers with decent coverage there, breaks the tackle. Well, we have not really corralled him inside the 25 very well.
No, we have not.
A running start there. It's almost like we're getting down in waves instead of as a group to really contain that return. So the Tigers will take over right at their 30-yard line. First and 10, 3:06 left.
To the 30-yard
And the
line,
clock
first down ribbon.
is running.
We'll see some new people in there. I already see a few. I'm trying to get some numbers here for you.
We'll get him as we go here. Quarterback gets outside edge. Well, he's going to gain about 8 yards, 7 yards at least.
Tim keeps on the option play. Brings the ball up.
Omen out there.
Nearly 7 yards on the carry.
And I don't know if it's 51 or 61. Looks like 61 to me.
Yep.
See if we have it. No, we don't have a 61.
So it must not be.
Kyle Birnbaum out there to help make the tackle. That outside linebacker. Loose ball. And quarterback Sean Tim will fall on it. And it'll bring up third and about 4.
The ball was fumbled.
Panthers got it.
And recovered by your Plymouth Panthers.
Things in the second half here, they just haven't snapped the ball very well, have they? There's been some issues there.
Well, they're a team that's got a lot of wind out of their sails, and it's really hard to stay up for a game. It's really hard to stay focused, you know. And on that exchange, usually the clock would stop, but it does not stop. It continues to run.
Yep, we'll be counting down the seconds here to the end of the third quarter.
At quarterback is Cade Knaus. And he has a different cadence.
Yeah.
He is the JV quarterback. So the coaching staff saying, okay, we got to get some other kids on the field. We've had enough injuries for a while. And
that's
what
right.
they want to do is get some other kids on the field, prevent injuries to the varsity group. Not that you're putting other kids out to get injured, but you're giving some younger kids a chance to prove their pudding a little bit out there. And we'll try to get some of those names for you as we go along here. Carry there is Oshazanik. Joey Oshazanik over the left side will gain about a yard. Brings up second.
Joey Oshazanik on the carry.
14.
Picks up about 1.
Probably going to be mostly your JV group with a sprinkle of your reserves, I would think. At center, I believe, is Gabe Hahn. And missed blocks there, no question about it.
Wow.
Well, you like to see these kids get a chance, but you want them to perform too.
Yeah, you do.
Missed blocking assignment without question. And that'll end the third quarter. Clock stops, of course, at the quarter. After 3 quarters, the Panthers lead 35-0.
Panthers 35.
Your health is your wealth. That's Francis Chiropractic Clinic. Doctors Dan and Jean Francis and staff believe that chiropractic care can offer a complete wellness approach to help you to keep on the top of your game by maintaining a healthy lifestyle. They offer a number of products for supplements and therapeutic formulas of exercise equipment. Francis Chiropractic is part of most major insurance companies as well as Medicare and Medicaid. Join us at Facebook, Francis Chiropractic Clinic.com. FrancisChiroClinic.com. That's Francis Chiropractic. Never miss an opportunity. With today's constantly changing tax laws, cookie cutter strategies are really the answer. Individuals and businesses both need a partner who understands the relationship between tax consequences and financial objectives. At Huberty, Our tax experts allow us to fit your individual business circumstances and create a custom solution so we can anticipate your needs and plan accordingly. That's Huberty, CPAs and trusted advisors. 892-2423.
Center of the Tiger line wrapped up by
This-
number 4.
Going to carry, gain of a ball to yard. Or bring up fourth and a bunch. Actually, very little gain. It's kind of weird that they had 3rd and 14, and now it's like 4th and 18.
Yeah, something went
happened
wrong.
with changing or marking a ball or something. Clock continues to run. 11:24 and counting in this fourth quarter.
This fourth quarter will go very, very quickly unless Ripon scores some points.
And the Panthers will get a delay of game. This is something that, the varsity kids should know by now, is that even though you have your subs out there, your special teams stay intact.
Yep.
There's less confusion that way. And
Obviously, there was some confusion here.
Ethan Keller forgot that. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. I got to play special teams yet. And late getting out there. Not going to hurt the Panthers a whole lot as they are at the 50-yard line. Kevin Falk with a loose ball. And it's going to be, I believe, Tiger ball. Tigers will hold on to it. Risky effort there by the Tiger punt returner. But
Actually, they had quite a rush on. They wanted to block that.
they did. They came right off the corner, awfully quick and awfully untouched.
The loose ball at the Tiger 24-yard line. First down, Ripon.
Well, mostly your starting defensive people out there. Kyle Bierbaum at left outside linebacker, or left defensive end, I should say.
And they'll start subbing after a play here. Very difficult to send the subs in to start out the surge. You start your varsity and then you start pulling a few out.
And you got to give Ripon credit. They've sent a few different kids out there just as
Yep,
well. We have a
of
new
course.
quarterback there. Number 19, that's Andrew Saul. He's a junior quarterback.
McCade Mella just went out on the field, number 13.
Marshall Morin on the inside.
He had a big tackle on special teams. He hits better than his dad, that's for sure. There's a pitch that went forward. That
Covered by the Panthers, I believe.
That should be an incomplete pass because that pitch actually went forward.
Well, they're going to talk about right now. They're saying it is a loose
The
ball.
official on the other side has it right. I agree with them. That pitch actually went forward, and any way you deliver the ball forward, it's a pass coming from the quarterback.
That is correct.
That's a good call. You can throw a forward pass underhand if you want, if you're the quarterback.
So they'll change that to an incomplete pass.
Incomplete forward pass. It's still Ripon ball.
So it brings up third down.
Third and about 7.
Yep.
Beck on the nose yet. Keller and Birnbaum at the defensive ends. Linebackers are Omen, Chandler. And they will tackle him just before he gets out of bounds, but he's going to be close to the first down.
Close to a first down.
Saul carries the ball around the right side.
Birnbaum and Mella there on the
4
tackle.
yards on the play.
Brings up 4th and 1.
Brings up 4th and about 1.
But his quarterback they have listed at 6'5", Mike.
Wow.
Tall kid. Look, it's the way he wears his uniform. He looks like Bobby Douglas from the old Bear team.
Well, you are old.
That's a good hard run. That'll be a first down. Clock does not stop for the first down as we are in continuous clock mode.
Finley carries for the first down.
It's Jordan Finley who's returned a lot of kicks tonight and has been in the backfield. He's a pretty nice player. He's only 5'3", 145 pounds, but he's got a low center of gravity. You gotta put a hit on him and bring him down. A little discombobulated over here with the set. Straight drop by the quarterback. Looking long, throws it under, and almost picked off.
Should have been intercepted.
Well, a good angle taken by Alex Shutter. I think if he would have come under a little bit more and come back to the ball, he might have had it before the receiver got contact.
Yep. Come back towards the quarterback a little bit. He'd have had that. Still incomplete. Makes 2nd down and 10.
Same formation.
Try it again.
Throws under and incomplete. Clock continues to run, even though it's incomplete pass that would normally have a stoppage of clock. Clock continues to run. Checking in for Beck is number 79. That's Gabe Hahn, Gabe Hahn, a sophomore. Also checking in it is number 83. That's Sam Miller. He's a sophomore linebacker. Takes the outside linebacker spot.
Well, they're throwing it up there for everybody.
Boy, I tell you, it was right on the money. The kid had his hands on it. Shutter delivered a pretty good shot at that point, but pretty well thrown ball. Just under 6 minutes now in counting. Brings up 4th and 10.
No, well, I was going to say they're going to be going for it. I'm not positive here, but
they will. Absolutely, why not?
Sure.
Back deep is Kuhn. Thinking that who knows what they're going to do here. But they will run a play.
You bet.
Great drop. Looks to square out. Quarterback's going to try to get out of there and throws it over the top and just over the hands, outstretched hands of the receiver. And it'll be 1st and 10 Panthers at the Tiger 38-yard line.
And this will be, they'll take over. Out. They'll take over. Go Panthers.
The clock continues to run. Even though it's over on downs and a change of possession, the clock continues to run. We are now at the 5-minute mark. 35-0. Panthers lead in the 4th quarter. Brad Ballbrick along with Mike Briggs, Kurt Zolp on the camera, and Gary Kaiser in the studio doing the mixing and matching. Cade Canales on a bootleg. Will get on the outside edge. He's inside the 30. Down inside the 20, down to about the 18-yard line. And they mark it down to about the 17-yard line, 1st and 10. Boy, they didn't expect Cade to be keeping it.
No.
Because he got out pretty clean. Nice ball fake.
Forrest Spring coming into the game, and Mella also coming in.
1st and 10 from the Tiger 18.
Down to the 4-minute mark.
We've got Hahn at center. At left tackle, we have number 63, Nathan Beneke. Needus with the carry, number 44. Jack Needus over guard center spot. Gain of about 6 yards, being 2nd and 4.
Josh Beek coming into the ball game.
At left guard is number 75. That's Jeremy Winter. On the right side is Birnbaum. At right tackle, I'll get that right guard for you yet. Another give. Short gain. Gain of about 2. Brings up 3rd and short. 3:10 and counting right here.
I should mention that this program is being brought to you by the Backers, our Plymouth Community TV sponsor team. We're proud to have the Backers supporting the youth and teams in our community. Plymouth Community Television invites you to be a member of the Backers. Let's spread the word about your fine business or organization. As a member of the Backers, your business or organization will be contributed to the continuation of quality community programming here on TV 14 and 20. Give us a call, 893-0006, and someone will get back to you about how you can become a backer. 893-0006.
Penalty marker stop play.
Little head start by Jeremy Winter, I believe. At the other guard, right guard, I said I'd get it to you. Cody Hitzman, number 64, is at the right guard. That sets an offensive line for you. Springs will come off the field.
A 5-yard penalty is marked
Along with,
off against
Brandon
the
Keller.
Panthers, bringing up 3rd and 6.
Well, I'm going to be giving you right now the 2-minute warning. But nothing stops in high school ball on the 2-minute warning. I'm just telling you, I'm giving it to you.
3rd and 6. Great dive. Going to gain about 3. We'll bring up 4th and 3. The runner 2 minutes. Closing in on 1:50 right here. Packers will get another win tonight. We'll go 3-1 in conference. But they have some opponents that are... Oh, Winneconne's a very nice football team. They have a state championship not too far ago under their belt. They also have to face Kewaskum, who's got a very good start going this year. Camelsport, who always gives us some difficulties. Over the left side with Oshizanik. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers as the Panthers give it back on downs.
Ripon will get another touch of the ball at the 1-minute mark.
The first down, Ripon from their own 10-yard
So the Panthers will go to Winneconne next week. Then they'll be home for homecoming against the Camelsport Cougars and then finish up with Kewaskum. Is that correct?
That's right. 3 games left is all. Gosh, it's gone fast.
And somebody's calling a timeout here because, well, we had, let's see, 9 guys on the field. That's not enough to play. We need 11. And that's what happens a little bit when you're trying to get more kids on the field. Coach Krause wants to get all those kids on the field. And
they forget I was on the field. I'm not the starter, but yet I was the last one out there. I've got to go back out there. You know, that sometimes that'll mix you up.
I believe they have 11 set on the sideline now, ready to go in. 50 or 50, a little over 50 seconds left. I was going to say 5:09, but we're into.
You might think that.
I hope not. Down under a minute.
Well, I'd like to miss Scott Richards tonight, but I can't.
Yeah. We like to say we missed him, but we can't.
Nope.
But I believe he'll be around maybe next week, huh?
Yep, he'll be around next week. He's up north of here a little ways, enjoying some great weather up there in Elko.
Up north.
Up north.
Clock will start on a snap. Straight drop. Looking at the seam. Picked off there by Mella. Mella looking to make something happen.
Yeah, but
he wanted to come back against the grain so bad when he saw the white shirts and just they had him corralled. Nice job by Mella to play a little bit under that throw.
Yep.
You know, nice play.
Maybe one more play is all we really need to get in.
Well, we don't have to run a play.
Don't really have to. We'll see if they do or not. They're not going to. They're not going to. That will be the end of the ball game. The final score, 35-0. The Plymouth Panthers pull a big win against the Ripon Tigers, and I want to thank you, Brad, for being on.
I love doing it. Love to bring it to the community.
And because I can have you on, that means Scott isn't, and that's why I like it. Don't get the feeling I like you that much. I just am glad Scott's not here.
Congratulations to the coaching staff.
That's right. That's right.
Mr. Grahn, Mr. Beaver, Mr. Brunette, Mr. Moore, and of course Mr. Ross. All coaches work awfully hard as well. And congratulations to them. They're on the cusp of getting a playoff berth.
Yep.
And you encourage them to just get to that goal.
And of course, next week we go on the road to Winneconne. We'll be there and we'll bring that to you also.
We will do that.
Until then, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.